And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pokemon Malaysia Open for Moon Series live at Popcorn. Joining me is Darren,
Yeah.
and I'm Sunny, and we are going to be starting our round 3 of the Swiss. So, who do we have right now, Darren?
Today we have Wahidi and Melvin, both very accomplished players. Melvin being super accomplished.
Yeah, Melvin being Melvin K.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Melvin K. The
the
Melvin that
K.
has always been appearing in international challenges and is a very capable Worlds players, going top cutting in Worlds, I think, multiple times.
And as well, he's been taking
Yeah,
opens previously, even in the Sun Series.
Sorry, I mean apologize. He is a Worlds player who has gone into day 2 Worlds multiple times and is a pretty capable player. Whereas
I
for
guess it's still some. It's just a very huge achievement to go into day two, and
yeah, day 2 Worlds is not easy, and Wahidi is a Malaysian player, so we have another Malaysian versus Singapore matchup. He has always been a player who is capable to reaching a top cut, but he has always been a finalist in the top cut. Hasn't
he's
been
just
able.
missing the cut.
Yeah, just missing the
there,
cut.
just
Yeah.
right there. But
So if you can look at the team preview, you can see that Wahidi is carrying the Yveltal, Xerneas, Tapu Fini, Landorus, Tyrion, Incineroar, and Amoonguss. XY.
and
XY.
Melvin, Singapore as well, carrying that. Oh God, Shedinja. Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Xerneas, Kyogre, and Ferrothorn. Very similar teams, you're saying.
Yes, you're right. It is pretty similar to the team that Martin Teo brought.
Very similar, but I guess we may expect different sets. We'll never know. But
Yes.
all that matters is that Shedinja is there. That's what I.
Yeah, but not sure how could Shedinja contribute to the matchup, seeing that there's quite a few Pokemon on Wahidi's side that could defeat the Shedinja.
Yeah, he has answers. He has answers.
We do see Xerneas and Tapu Fini from Melvin's side, and Yveltal and Tapu Fini from Wahidi's side.
Okay, that's a pretty interesting start on both sides.
Yeah, both bringing their Tapus and their
The same the same Tapu. For basically that's the only Tapu they have. But still.
yeah, that's the only Tapu they have. So one thing interesting to note is that the Yveltal is probably speed high or faster than the Xerneas. The Xerneas is faster than the Yveltal.
Oh.
I mean, which is probably expected because they will want to go for the Geomancy and stuff.
But this time around, we're seeing the Protect coming up from Xerneas. It's now trying to lower the special attack, negating at least one special attack if he goes for the Geomancy regardless.
Yeah, so Tapu Fini's special attack is just gonna be -1 right at the moment.
Icy Wind coming in,
Yeah.
hitting with super effective, not super effective, on lowering both their speeds except the Xerneas, of
yeah.
course, because
So
of the Protect.
Yeah, so Tapu Fini is -1 special attack.
Going straight for the Nature's Madness, lowering the HP to half. Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Definitely a good call.
I think at this point Yveltal might be in range of knockout from the Xerneas.
Yeah,
If the Xerneas choose to attack and not just doesn't even need the Geomancy.
Yeah, but he needs to realize what the main threat is, and it's still so early in the game to unnecessarily go for a Moonblast and not setting up. It might come back to bite him.
That's true because by setting up you can. Oh, but he just
He's
goes for the
actually going for
Moonblast.
it. Moonblasting right off the window, definitely taking it out.
Yeah, I think when Melvin found out that his Xerneas is faster than the Yveltal, I think.
But it was kind of hard to gauge the speed type because he used Protect.
Yeah.
So it was
It's because of the aura.
Oh, because yes, yeah. Okay.
Xerneas' aura came first.
Came first. Yeah. What am I talking about? Sometimes I just
Yeah,
don't
but
even
it's
know
anyways. It's
what
okay.
I'm on.
It's okay there. so Tapu Fini just went for Nature's Madness, so the Wahidi's Fini is at 50%, and Wahidi
Wow,
went.
look at that! What a coincidence!
Yeah.
Both same Pokemon.
Yeah, Xerneas versus Xerneas staring down at each other.
Yeah.
The most unfortunate thing is that for Wahidi, he went for the haze, thinking Xerneas went for the Geomancy, but it
Yeah.
didn't.
Very unfortunate, I think, at that point. But Switching out the Incineroar, what is he expecting?
Intimidating.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
But
so
that doesn't
intimidating.
really, yeah, doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. Going straight for the Moonblast.
Yeah, he's going to hit the movement. I think he's afraid of the
Yeah,
haze.
he's very afraid of it. He's very afraid of the thing, and he's going straight onto the Incineroar in return. Icy Wind.
Yeah, dropping the speed
Speed
again.
of,
Yeah.
Dropping the speed because he's trying to aim for the Xerneas at one point.
Yep.
Trying to make sure there's no speed tie. There's a guaranteed speed on Wahidi's side. But going for the Nature's Madness, going all out.
Yeah, there's
the
Melvin's Fini has been using Nature's Madness just to bring everything to 50%, and
XY is going to the Z's, just sleeping off onto the Nature's Madness right back to back.
yeah.
So,
So Wahidi's Xerneas just goes for the protect and fake out onto the protected Xerneas,
there we
okay.
go.
And Moonblast from Fini going on to the Incineroar slot. Not picking up the knockout,
Now,
unfortunately.
that's what's gonna cost. Activating the berry,
Yeah.
putting it back into non-one-hit KO range. Oh, going for the Z Waterium. What is
Interesting. Waterium Z Tapu Fini. Okay.
What in the world am I looking at?
You're looking at the Hydro Vortex.
Gee, thanks, Sonny.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Onto a protected Xerneas.
Taking half that damage. Not mattering at all.
that's-
Look at that damage.
Yeah, that damage is like negligible. So, okay, so Incineroar has just went for the fake out, so no fake out this time.
Yeah, expanding the fake out on the protected Xerneas. I wouldn't say it was the best call, but it was the only call that he could to prevent a
Yeah.
potential
Knockout.
Geomancy
Yeah.
at least. That's one thing.
Yes. So,
Xerneas straight going out.
oh,
for
I
the
think Wahidi is going all out on the offensive.
Yeah.
Moonblast on the Incineroar.
realizing that if he doesn't go on the offense now, he's just gonna slowly lose everything. Ooh,
Ooh,
Incineroar.
I
Okay,
see.
I mean, give or take, that would have knocked out.
Yeah, it's not
But-
effective. Haze.
Haze.
Okay,
Oh, okay. I mean,
removing the stat changes, so good call.
I guess he was expecting Geomancy, but
Yep.
regardless, I don't think it matters. Going for the Flablets, not enough to take it out, and knocking himself out from the recoil. Oof.
It's a big oof, but
That's a big
I think it worked on Melvin's favor because now he has a free,
Free switch in.
Yes.
That's very important. Going out for
Yep, he could just bring in the Xerneas freely.
And any attack at this point, at 14 HP, Fini will just take it out. And there's nothing stopping the Fini.
Yeah,
No, he just sets up the
yeah,
Geomancy.
Melvin could just go for any attack.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Tapu Fini still has access to Haze. That is an issue.
Yes, but that's why it will be better for Xerneas from Melvin's side to just go
Yep.
for any attack.
Yep, exactly.
And we see Kyogre coming out on Melvin.
I would rate that as a 5 out of 7.
It's pretty good. It's alright.
Yeah, it's a pretty okay.
Dazzling Beam
But
is just,
yeah, knowing that Xerneas isn't gonna take anything,
yeah.
Fini in scratch range, but
Ooh.
going for the Waterium Z is Hydro Vortex.
Nope, it's not. It's not
yes,
Waterium
that's
Z.
not Waterium Z.
Yeah,
yes.
that is something else.
Oh,
It is
what
just
is
going
it?
for
Yeah,
a Z Haze.
Ooh.
Removing the stat changes and restoring some hit points. See, now it's back to full health.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't know if it matters. Munga is being
Oh,
sent out.
Amogus.
I have no idea how this is gonna fare.
Amogus facing off against the Xerneas and the Kyogre.
Both the powerhouses on Melvin's side. Ooh.
Yeah, it's quite difficult for the Amogus to do much. And
Yep.
we do see the switch in into the Tapu Fini from Melvin.
Knowing the threat that Mungus has access to Grassland, that will do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it's just an Amogus. It's not
Yeah,
a...
I mean, regardless, you know. Okay, I get it. I get what you're coming from.
Yep, so Moonblast from
Dual Moonblast coming
Two
from both
Moonblast.
parties. There's Smog.
onto the Xerneas. Does it pick up the KO?
Yeah,
Nope,
it's-
it doesn't.
Well, at least we know that the Grassland won't help so much in the matchup. But
So-
I'm not sure how Fini is gonna survive this.
I don't think Fini could survive
besides the protect,
unless he
of
goes
course,
for a
yeah, he
protect
goes
like that.
protect.
Yeah. And opposing
Zingli.
Zingli just for that Zingli.
Yeah, half the damage.
Yeah, not
Oh,
very
yeah,
effective
not very
damage onto the
effective,
Mungus.
yeah.
But I think Nature's Madness will come out. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Mungus avoids.
Unless that happens, then
Yeah, that happens. Yeah,
goodbye,
Nature's,
Xerneas.
yep. Clear, Nature's Madness is not 100% accurate, so that can happen.
Are we looking at a comeback right now?
The Amungus comeback.
Wow.
Okay.
This is impressive.
Amungus Fini facing Kyogre Fini. Interesting.
Wow.
What is the Kyogre gonna do?
What can it do?
I guess it could Ice Beam if it has one.
In before he has Sheer Cold.
I don't think Melvin is the kind of player who would bring Sheer Core onto his Kyogre. That's
That's what you would expect. That's what he doesn't want us to expect.
maybe. But I think if anything, the Kyogre would go for something like an Ice Beam.
Yeah, it's safest bet, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough to take it out. Probably.
It's not enough.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely not enough.
Yep, Icy
Icy
Wind.
Wind.
Okay. This is safest bet because even if it doesn't do much to Fini, at least it could damage the Fini.
Gee, critical hit. Might
Yeah.
matter. Might matter.
Might.
Now we'll know how much damage we're looking at from Grass Knot. If it, yeah, there's no way.
Oh, Nature's Madness on.
Going for the Grass Knot. Yeah, well,
Not really enough, and I think the Amogus is gonna be knocked out the next turn.
because regardless, Fini still has access to, most likely has access to heal powers at this point. And
Yeah,
I mean, there's no way.
yeah, Amogus is just gonna
yeah,
get
Amogus is
knocked out.
down.
Yes. So the question is, will Wahidi take out the Kyogre with
Moonblast.
this Moonblast?
Oh.
Does he take it out? Does he take it out? No!
Just barely. Yeah.
Barely
Yeah,
missing
well,
out.
I'm not sure if it, yeah, okay, well.
Okay, so the rain stopped.
Just, yeah, what
Doesn't matter.
Wahidi has nothing that can work. He doesn't outspeed the Kyogre for sure because of the Scarfing. And Fini will just take the return knockout. If
Yeah.
Ice Beam doesn't
Yeah.
KO it.
Ice Beam doesn't
Yeah, there we
KO.
go.
Tapu Mini just goes for
Icy
Icy Wind.
and that's it. Unless, of course, for some reason the Fini misses.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a chance that he might miss. You know, this is Pokemon.
No, he's going
Nature's
for
Madness. It's not gonna knock out though. It's just gonna bring it
Oh,
down
he's
to
trying to lower its health low enough to take the Icy Wind next
not
turn.
take the Ice Beam, but yeah, Kyogre
No,
was
I mean-
knocked out.
Yeah, because no, the thing is because Wahidi is he knows that the Kyogre will have outsped either way, so Ice Beam will have come out regardless. But he's just putting in range for his Icy Wind. That's a
Hydro
little
Pump.
bit of an overkill, just saying, Melvin.
Overkill is better than no kill. So it's
Okay, Sunny,
yeah, that's true.
you made your point.
Yeah,
You
that's
made your
true.
point.
I mean, if you were to go for an ice attack, if it has one, it wouldn't be as useful as going for a hydro pump. So the risk is worth taking.
Even before you miss 5 times in a row, then that's
Yeah. But we do see Melvin taking it barely at with a 1-0 win.
yeah, 1-0 win.
A win is still win. I mean, but I think very props for Wahidi for surviving
Yeah.
with Amungus and a Tapu Fini till the end.
Definitely, like that was an indication that it could have. If that Grass Knot did a little bit more, it might have mattered.
Yeah. So I think from both players' perspective is that they know that their Xerneas can't use Geomancy if there is Fini around.
Yeah.
Or for Melvin's side, he can't do Geomancy if there's a Amungus around as well.
Very smart play from Melvin, chipping off the damage in Moonblast range, taking
Yes.
out both the threats,
Yeah,
leaving only Amungus and Fini.
Yeah, I think for Wahidi, he needs to take note on the Nature's Madness. The Nature's Madness has been doing a lot of work for
Yes,
Melvin
yes,
into making most of his Pokemon in knockout range.
Not even setting up the Geomancy, that's what really matters.
Yeah, even without Geomancy, it's enough to pick up the KO because it's only just 50%.
Yeah, exactly. We'll
So
see.
both players are trying to see what adjustments they need to make. I don't think Melvin might. I don't think Melvin will bring the Shedinja.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
there's no way at this point.
Yeah.
Right? Ooh. Hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't.
Yeah, there's
I
no
doubt.
way. There's no way.
So.
But will he surprise us though?
I don't think so. I think Shedinja is not something that he might want to bring in this matchup. Anyways, we're going into round 2.
Round 2.
Wahidi versus Melvin, and see what's the lead this time.
Well.
Fini Xerneas
Okay.
from Melvin's side.
Like you said, if it wins, no point changing it. Right?
They are not changing.
Well, I mean, Wahidi in the knowledge of saying, hey, if you win, might as well go for it as well.
Yeah. Instead of going for Yveltal Fini, he goes for Xerneas Fini. So it's a mirror.
Very interesting mirror. I just don't know what they're gonna do against each other. Because both can threaten with can just check it with the haze. Humans is setting up just doesn't make.
Yeah, so I think they're just gonna go out on the offensive here. Or not.
Unless that happens, then that's no
Or
offense.
not, yeah. Melvin is just gonna switch out the Incineroar.
But will Wahidi call the switch?
It doesn't really matter because opposing Fini can just go for Ace.
It does, because he might go. Yeah, there we go. He might go for the Moonblast.
Yep.
And that just.
It's just free damage, but board position wise, it might be a little bit different.
Yeah. But Icy Wind. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's
Yeah,
I mean, it
they're
doesn't
both
matter.
slow anyway.
Yeah, they're both slow. And Incineroar has Fake Out anyways. It doesn't really matter. Going for the Nature's Madness, repeating what he did earlier to his success. Wahidi might be already in trouble.
Yeah, I think that trying to take out the Fini before it could spam more Nature's Madness is more of the better thing to do.
Yeah, it's a priority.
But then again, Melvin has Incineroar, Fake Out Pressure.
Definitely, yeah. There we go. Wahidi sending out Incineroar, not attempting to risk the Xerneas from being knocked down anymore.
It seems like Wahidi is just copying what Melvin is doing. First, Melvin led with Xerneas Fini, he led with Xerneas Fini. Now Melvin switched to Incineroar, he also switched to Incineroar.
He needs to know how to win. If I fall the guy who won the first round, I might win the second round.
So both Pokemon are at -2 speed, and the Nature's Madness,
Wow.
it missed.
Misses.
Yeah, Nature's
Very
miss.
important miss. Very important miss.
Nature's miss.
Okay.
So now Wahidi has a Fake Out Pressure onto Melvin this time around. Since Incineroar went for the Fake Out onto the Xerneas slot, which was actually just the Incineroar switch in, so it didn't really do much.
What will Wahidi's Fini do?
Yes, Incineroar from Melvin switches out to Kyogre, so that's
I see where this is going, because Melvin is saying, hey, why are you copying me? So now he knows he doesn't have a Kyogre. Now he doesn't have a game plan.
yeah. So Incineroar fakes out the Fini. Okay, that's a good call. And
Yeah, good call, definitely a good call.
Moonblast onto the Kyogre.
Negating some of the damage from a potential water spout, but I think it doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's under rain. Incineroar might not be able to take the hit as well.
Yes, Incineroar might not be able to take a hit if this Kyogre has Origin Power. So
Probably not going for the wars. No, you know
no,
what?
he can't. I don't think he will go for the
He
Water
will- he
Spout
will.
because it's damaged. Probably at like 75 to 80%. So the Water Spout is not gonna do.
Oh, but either way, he's withdrawing.
Yeah,
Going
so-
for the Among Us.
Yes.
Wow.
But
Withdrawing
Melvin
the
switching out Fini onto Xerneas. So we have an Amoonguss staring on two powerful legendaries Pokemons.
Yeah. The legendary is taking up the stadium, going for the Ice Beam.
Wow.
Expecting the switch.
Wow,
That was a good call.
That's a very good read.
And the Icy Wind missing the Xerneas definitely would have mattered.
Yes.
Oh, that was impressive. Quite.
Yeah, that was
really
a
impressive.
good read. That was a very good read on Melvin's side. He knew that the Incineroar is gonna switch out, and the best play was just to use Ice Beam on that slot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, since
all.
Kyogre is it's most likely choice scarf, so if he were to lock into any attack, it'll be an attack that could knock out the Amoonguss since the
Yeah.
Amoonguss is a threat.
decided to switch out this time, going for the Feeny. What is he expecting? Is he expecting the Grass Knot? Oh,
No, Amogus is
switching.
no, because I think he just wants to play the switching games with Wahidi. Because Wahidi switches out anyways to Incineroar.
But will he go for the Moonblast? Yes,
Yes,
well,
he does
there we
go.
go.
Moonblast onto the Incineroar slot, so that's a lot of free damage.
That's a lot of free damage. Yeah. But not
Nice.
Wahidi's best day, missing Icy Winds left and right. But
Yeah.
at least hitting Xerneas, which may be relevant.
Yeah.
Relevant, look at that.
Relevant to some extent since they could just negate all these with haste.
Yeah. What will both of them do now? Like, they're still with 4 Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's a really long rally.
yeah, a long rally full of switches. So we see Incineroar. Is Incineroar just gonna look?
Yeah,
Incineroar's
he's definitely going to switch out. He needs to preserve the fake out at this point, and I think he knows.
Oh,
that-
Xerneas just goes for
yeah,
the
go for
attack.
the
I think
attack. Expecting he was
Yeah,
expecting,
fake out.
yeah.
Icy Wind again. Hitting the Kyogre again. So the Kyogre is at
-1.
-1. A lot of switching games in this round.
This is wow. Knowing that in the previous game, Amogus has been helping him out with the Kyogre matchup. He knows that he can take a hit from Ice Beam, but
Okay, so Melvin switches out his Kyogre onto the
there you go,
Feeny.
yeah.
But is Wahidi gonna switch out his Amogus? That's a question.
Switch out to the Incineroar?
But if he switches out into Incineroar, then it's just free damage.
Yeah, there's no way.
Moonblast
Like
onto the
shift with the
Xerneas.
Moonblast,
Okay.
Finally making a move rather than switching.
Minus special attack.
That's very relevant.
Yep, it's quite relevant. And the Moonblast of himself. Another minus special attack.
What's going on?
Grass Knot onto the Kyogre slot, which is now Tapu Fini.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It's not gonna do much because
It's not
Tapu
gonna do
Fini
much,
is not.
It's light as paper.
It's not the behemoth that is Kyogre.
Kyogre is.
Yeah, Kyogre's big and heavy and stuff. Maybe not as heavy as Groudon, but still big and heavy.
Yeah, still relevant enough for Grass not to do actual damage.
Yeah.
But we've seen the damage gouge that is done from the previous game.
Yeah,
Not enough to take it out, even at that health, but still.
switching out Xerneas into Incineroar, so another switch out. And what is Wahidi gonna switch anything out? I don't think he might switch anything out.
Should we just like make a counter, like a counter for how many switches we see in the game? Because I think this takes the cake. I think this has thousand. I think this is the 1000th switch at this point.
Yeah, because switching is for bot position and stuff, and Nature's Madness going onto the Amogus.
Knowing that from the previous game, Amogus definitely able to take a lot of hits.
Wow,
Amazing.
that did that. I think that did more damage to Incineroar than it did to Tapu Fini,
And that was
and that was not effective.
that was not effective.
Yeah, that was not effective. I guess it goes to show how light Tapu Fini is.
Well, okay, give or take, Tapu Fini is kind of like floating.
You have a point right there. You have a point.
Shouldn't moves like these be like not effective? Like or have no effect? Like I mean, like hey, you're floating.
Yeah,
Don't you?
but with Incineroar in, we do see fake out pressure.
Yeah.
Unless the Incineroar doesn't go for the fake out, maybe he goes
He
for
probably goes for the Flare Blitz.
or
He
switching.
switch it, yeah.
Yeah.
He switch to Kyogre.
Kyogre.
But will Wahidi call the switch?
Will he just use the Grass Knot? Yeah.
Will he call it?
And
Oh, whoa!
nope, he
Did the
switches
same
out.
thing again.
to
Same
Incineroar. Yeah, to Incineroar.
Wow.
Bringing the Intimidate, that doesn't really matter, but what is the Tapu Fini gonna go for? He's gonna go for Moonblast. Ooh, is he gonna Moonblast a Kyogre?
Yes, definitely on the. That's. Oh,
Oh,
There we go.
Waterium Z.
oh, Hydro Vortex coming out. Was he expecting an Incineroar switch?
I think he is. That's why he's going for the Waterium Z to secure the knockout onto the Incineroar. And
Oh, well,
yep,
rest in
yes.
It's both a fire and it's afraid of water because of the cat. Well, that's gonna murder it for sure. Goodbye.
It's not murder, it's knocked out.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Incinerate
Yes.
Spin.
In
Yeah.
a very blatant way.
Yes.
That's a concussion right there.
Yes, and Wahidi brings in his Xerneas.
Finally showing his Xerneas back out after like what, the 1000 switch?
Yeah, after multiple switches, the Xerneas is back
So
in.
many switches. So many switches. Not sure what he can do
But
at this point.
unfortunately, Wahidi's Xerneas is going to be outsped by the opposing Kyogre though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Kyogre is still the fastest thing on the field right now.
Yep. Potentially with the choice card, but with just outspeed. So
Yes.
it has to go for an. Ooh,
It goes for the
that's
Thunder.
the Thunder on the Feeny.
Yeah, it's gonna thunder.
There we go. That's a knockout for sure.
A clean knockout.
Clean knockout right there.
Xerneas just goes for the
Moonblast,
Moon
yeah,
Blast.
definitely. It's not gonna be able to set up the Geomancy. He has to take out the guy.
He's not gonna Geomancy just yet.
Just yet, yes.
Yes, and Haze,
Which, yeah, Wahidi definitely called very well.
yeah, if he were to just Geomancy there, then that
Yeah.
Power Herb is just gone to
Yeah.
waste.
Knowing threat that Feeny poses with the Haze, Incineroar coming back out. Not sure. Munga's coming out on
Yeah,
Wahidi's side.
Yeah, Amogus is the last Pokemon on
Yes, knowing Wahidi has 2 Pokemon left. Not sure how this is gonna fare.
Well, the Amogus is the bigger threat for Melvin. He has to take out the Amogus because Amogus could pose a big trouble onto the opposing Xerneas.
But Xerneas outspeeds both of them. And with Fake Out, yes, there we go. Fake Out coming in, taking in on Xerneas to avoid the Moonblast knockout. Going for the Nature's Madness on who? Amogus.
Yeah, Amogus, we have
Definitely
to.
realizing that's the real threat.
Yeah.
Clear Smog coming in. On the Feeny. Yeah.
Alright, just removing the stat changes and all that.
Now this is where it comes to Melvin's side. Whether he'll switch out the Incineroar to preserve the Fake Out pressure for the last turn, because he cannot afford to lose any outs to removing the Geomancy setup.
You have a point there.
Yeah.
You have a very good point. So, if he because the fake out at the end is useful. And we do see a Moonblast
But
coming.
yeah, coming with Moonblast, taking out the Feeny. Probably? Oh,
No.
just right off the pinch.
Not
And
enough.
he is expecting Geomancy,
Yeah.
I think. Oh.
Incineroar just goes for the
coming right
Flabix.
out, but under rain. Not sure if that will matter a lot. Going straight for the Mungus.
He does take
that's,
it out.
Yeah, definitely takes it out at that point. Yep, no berry coming in. Yeah, he had to take out Incineroar at some point, but this is not the way to do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, he's
man.
definitely taking it really hard now.
Yeah, even if he does not have the Rocky Helmet, the recoil from the Flabix would bring
Yes,
the
it will have
Incineroar to
taken
berry
it down
range.
to the berry range.
Yeah.
Now,
So staring at 3 Pokemon with 1
I
Xerneas.
think it's checkmate, because if he goes for a Geomancy, Haze comes out, and Incineroar switches out. If not, going for the Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, if he goes for Dazzling Gleam, then he might have a chance, but
I don't see how that will matter at this point.
Yeah.
Just going for the Flabblitz right off the bat.
Flabix, is it enough to knock out?
Nah, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
not.
on the range, just doesn't. But still good chip damage.
Yeah, good shit damage. Now the rain is ended, and Melvin's gonna bring his Xerneas in.
That is just unless crit,
Unless outspeed.
outspeed, and crit.
Yeah.
2 very relevant things. Wow.
Yeah, so it's a matter of whose Xerneas is faster actually.
The Moonblast just there we go. We know who's faster now, and
Yes, Melvin has the fastest Xerneas, and
blasting
therefore
off away.
Melvin won the game.
2 games in a row.
Yeah, 2 games in a row, 2-0 win.
Yeah, 2-0. Pretty impressive. Both switching in and out.
Well, it was a very long game.
Very long game. Yes.
But admittedly, it was a very interesting one. The switches do matter because
Very,
in the long run, like in the previous game, it was more slowly chipping, and finding the right position to knock out the Pokemons.
And more importantly, setting up from the Nature's Madness. That's
Yeah.
what really mattered.
Yes.
Now we definitely played very well.
Yeah, especially in game 2, if you notice, I think Melvin had a harder time using Nature's Madness compared to Game 1.
Yes.
So maybe that's the reason why the game was drawn out a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because of not being able to use Nature's Madness that often to bring Wahidi's Pokemon down into the chip range.
Both sides having Pokemon that just completely either
Yeah.
wall each other or
Yeah, but it's good, you know. Both players actually knew what was the threat and what are the things they need to take out. Like, he knew that he needs to prevent Nature's Madness, so he made some adjustments. But unfortunately, it did not turn out well.
yeah.
And Melvin knew that Amoonguss was a big threat. That's why he tried to knock out the Amoonguss as soon as possible in Game 2.
Yeah, that was a very good call from Melvin, definitely. Well,
And
that
especially the
was
good read from the
very
Ice
good
Beam.
read,
Yeah.
Yes, very good read. That really mattered. That really
Yes.
mattered. Well, I guess this was Mel's win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. So, congrats to Melvin for winning Game 3. So, stay tuned for round 4 coming up next.